And we're back to 999. Found ourselves in a small space outside the wheelhouse. There is a door on the left. Let's get going. We pushed it open and stepped into the room beyond. It's full of men turned of the century electronics. They're definitely old. A VCR, a telegraph. Small machine with a metal bar at the end, and circle on the handle. A seems right next to it too. Yep, in the Civil War like times. He turned and slowly took room. Okay. Across the room from the door, they entered through another door. Metal plate with a nail on it. Red captain's cord. Yeah. It was metaphorical, but sure. A swallowed. Junpei felt his hands begin to sweat. Clover seemed unaffected. She walked up to the door and put her hand on the knob. Easy to open without much of a pause. She walked in and Junpei and Ace followed. First thing they saw was a man on the floor covered in blood. Not what I expected at all. Junpei felt the body seize up and his hands went dry and felt very cold. The blood in the veins showed a crawl on the heart, tightening in his fists. It was the third time he had seen a horrible death line before him. He didn't think it was something he could stand without or see much more. Still, he began to accept it is what he saw. Whatever it happened to him, it was beyond his control. Whatever phase control was driven by the determination, that he couldn't not hope to match. Seems helpless, desperate, washed over him. It left a feeling behind of utter emptiness, worn way through the body in acid. No, he's not gonna be alive. He's like totally bled out. Fueled by a spark of hope, Junpei ran over to the man. He felt his heart. He has a watch. Why does he have a watch? He touched his hand to his neck. But he has a watch. Why does he have a watch? His pupils dilated in his breath. He lifted the man's already stiffened body, and there was a red wound on his chest. He probably got stabbed. Nothing. Junpei did not wonder long. It looks like that axe. And next to the corpse was an axe, an entire blade. It was drenched in red blood. I mean, it could not be the axe, but the axe is the primary suspect here. And the shape of the man's wound could not, no doubt, be made by an axe. Junpei looked at the body again. Leak of blood stretched out of him. And wearing the ship's quarter, although they were stained with blood. No, I highly doubt it. The left bracelet, there was a number bracelet. Was there... What kind of BS is... There's no way this is 0. What the fuck is happening? This can't be 0. This makes no sense he would be 0. Like, how would he die? Then Junpei noticed the stain of blood filled the room. He couldn't help but laugh. There's nothing else he could say. It was just too simple, too obvious, too straightforward. If there hadn't been a dead man on the floor, Junpei might have even thought of Jay. This has to be a plant, right? There's no way this guy is actually freaking zero. I freaking refuse to believe that he's zero. It's blood on the chair. Do you think this is where the guy died? Probably. Something metallic on top of the table. It's a music box. Let's have a look. Okay. Nice. It's one of those old music boxes. You just have to wind it up. Why does it sound like that? It's broke. The pins and the string are shaped weird. I don't think these are pins. It looks like someone put something else on top of them. I think it's going to have to come apart or something. Okay. We have to take it apart and get a good look at it. Okay. It's a lamp, but it doesn't turn on. I don't think there's anything special about it. It's a bed, nothing to it. It's a camcorder. Looks like it's pointing at the door. It's powered on. I wonder if there's a videotape of something. Which one? I guess I'll put in a passcode. I don't think it's just numbers. There's a hole in the bottom right. I think we need to put a key in it. Why is Clover all of a sudden cheerful? It's kind of odd. Nope, no dice. A plate with that doesn't have anything on it. Anything from that window. Just sends whatever it sees. I didn't see the door. Okay. I think we're fine with that. There's a bunch of screens of the big hospital. Bunch of weird buttons sitting here. Probably switch what I can see on the screen. I don't know how things. Do you know how this thing works? Why don't we press one of these like this one? 0. Oh, I guess it changed the what the hell. I'm gonna check the flow. We're not to the split point yet. Junpei's and grim humor. On the second notice, he came to the room. 4 screens on the bottom had a single letter filling up. Yeah, you can just say 0, buddy. He turned to Clover, who was standing next to him. Clover, don't be like this, Clover, please. You were so good before. It seems she's cared about little. Of course, Junpei had to hardly blame her. He gave us, given the stern she had surely under or strain she was surely under. Junpei was somewhat surprised she was responding at all. Still, he asked. He gestured towards the corpse. No, I would bet my bottom dollar almost he's not. Clover was shocked. Maybe. Clover miserably, as she couldn't start crying at any moment. Junpei just didn't have the heart to tell her no. Was his mind playing trick on him? Junpei wondered for a moment. Could have sworn he could see Clover smiling. Is Clover 0? No, Clover's not 0. It's batteries. What's this deal? It's some kind of code. It's 4 rows of letters. They start with 0 and they end in 8, F, N, or V, respectively. It's something to do with number base. I'm thinking Clover could be 0, but it said he. Was that to throw me off? They should have used they if it. It's probably a door that's used. Nothing's going through there in a long time with nameplate. Even without the name or the metal plating, the desk is in the way. Sign right behind us. You're right. Whatever this camera sees is sent real feed. I wonder what it means, you know? Nothing. The monitor just static. Okay, Zero, you got this. Oh man. Annoying. Old telegraph machines, nothing suspicious here. Telegraph machines, honestly, I have no idea how they work. What is this thing? Awesome. Immediately combine these. Right, let's screw these off. So this is obviously Morse code of some sort. This is long and short. Do I read it like this? How do I read this? Very similar. The numbers of pins and some metal pieces that are rather fit. Yeah, this is Morse code. I think these pins looks like there's 2 dimensions. The right. What do you mean 2 dimensions? I mean one across these pins, dots. What about the fans? Look at the lines. Not exactly now. Do you know the code to line dots, lines and dots? It's Morse code, buddy. Ink. Okay, that's obviously going to be used with this. I guess we can put the cylinder in the ink. There we go. There's nothing here. How old are you? 9? I'm not 9, but you know. Gotta stay young. Why can't I touch that thing? Let's see. Look, Ace, it's one of those giant ass rat traps over there. I told you it's a telegraph. It's a transmission device. Why is Ace all on edge? Is it because that was mean, I guess? It's a model steam train on Earth. Arrive at that conclusion. Can we stop being dumb? Okay, it's a monkey with the glasses. On Earth, conclusion. Why are we being so dumb? Morse code SOS -0. It's getting broke. No, it works. I'm not sure if it actually transmits a shed ship. It looks like the desk is the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole though. It's electronic lock. It looks on the left side. Some cables, which means picture a piece of paper there. What is this? It's like a base blank piece of paper. Cool, exactly what I want. Now we roll these here, and the ink should be here. Awesome. This is going super well so far. Pair of headphones. Device earlier most likely used to transmit its source. I experimented with it earlier, but to no avail. I imagine it's broken. Okay. Morse code. Let's see what happens, I hope. Let's give it a shot. Okay, how do I do this? Let's go. Get wrecked. There we go. Easy peasy. I knew that one right away compared to the last time where I was trying to find that line. Last one, yes. Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. Let's see what you figured out. You've unlocked the desk drawer. Give me it. Red file and letter in the desk. Junpei reached down to pick it up and Lucy or Alice? All ice? Alice? That's an acronym. Interesting. It was interesting though. It left Junpei's mind quickly opening the file and laid inside. Far more interesting and confusing. Every page was covered with a single character. It looks like they were teeny drawings of birds, snakes, insects, horning, people kneeling. There were many pictures in the file, each of these filled with symbols. It's Egyptian hieroglyphs. He didn't realize he spoke out loud until Ace looked at them. Yep. Yep. And aliens. Really, Ace? Wow, that's insane. God damn it, Ace. Why did you have to do that to me? Oh, we got Ace against us. Man. Junpei flipped through the few more pages. Wasn't one or two pages that were covered in symbols. It was every single one. I tried to read them. It's pointless. Junpei wasn't going through a mess any more time. He made it close the file. Something fell out. He bent down to pick it up, and it's Mars. It had the symbol Junpei for Saturn and Mercury. This one, however, had a dot in the center of the symbol. Uranus. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we're from Uranus then. Junpei looked to see Ace explain the card. In addition to the Uranus, there were 3 words engraved on the card. Why do we want to go to the library? Okay. He gripped the card tightly and shoved it deep in its pocket. Okay, we did that then. Unique key card. Okay. Is there anything else we can do around here? It just hooks. That wasn't a joke. I know, man. Jeez, Ace, calm the hell down, please. Clock monitor and wall. 10 moves. Surprisingly, the time is wrong, I suppose. There's nothing to back it. What are you doing? Searching the warehouse from the bottom up. This is no reason to go back. In fact, we think this is wise investigation to the captain quarters. I think we ought to check both rooms, don't you? It's a chair. Anything down here? Nope. Oh. Looks like the key maybe earlier. Sweet, now we just need to put in the key. If you look, it's minus symbols on the screen. So they're just blanks. There are 8 of them. Probably means that we need to put in an 8-digit code. Did you think you could figure it out? 8 digits. I need to put an 8-digit and then press E. If I mess up, I can press C. Alright, I'll give it a shot. What am I doing here? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have no clue. Passcode, I'm pretty sure I searched every part of the room now. Dash is there. Okay. What's the passcode? I'm pretty sure I searched every part of this room by now. I wonder if just next to the door, you're right. There's 4 on the bottom there. 4 letters. Oh, this is There's that sheet and I don't remember what it said. In this one, the other one's spelled 0. Only one letter per screen. I mean, they say 0. They really need one monitor per screen, but why? Okay. Let's do this now. So, Z is 26, right? I'm gonna bring up a thing for the alphabet there. Numbers, 2 letters. Let's do this then for cipher code. Okay. So Z is 26. 26. E is 5. So we do 0, 5. And R is 18. And O is 15. Is that right? Oh, come on. 26, 05, 18, 15. Shit, wrong. Jumpy. Didn't you find a list of letters and numbers earlier? I think that might be a clue, huh? You're kidding me. Is it in my files again? No, not that one. Base 10 written in hexadecimal. For that, it's 15. The chart shows a rule for each number system. So this is 8, 16, right? 1, 2, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24, 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 32. So, 0, okay. 0, 8, 16, 24, 32. I hate you. Think you have a list of something to do with letters and numbers with each other? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So this is base 8. Is it 9? Yeah, this is base 9, damn it. Okay. 9, 16, 25, 33. I don't get this one. It's supposed to do a Junpei. The list has something to do with what base numbers there are and stuff. Yeah, I think so. What's the hexamet? A is 10. B is 11. C. Okay, we have to do 0 again. Okay. So if A is 10, so that means 35. Okay, we're gonna do this again. 35. No, it's, we'll double check here. So it's 35. E is then 14. R is 27. And O is 24. So it screwed it. I lost it. There's no way now I can figure this out. Jump A. You see the letters on the screen. Maybe they convert them into numbers. Giving this a passcode. What do you mean? Okay. Let's say it's base 36. Yeah, I just tried that. It's and B is that. C0. I got it. I thought I just tested that. So okay. The game like spelt it out for me just there, but yeah. 14 and R is 27. And the next one over is O at 24. I know what this is. I just can't do it right now. Am I like dumb or something? I feel like I'm off by 1. Oh god. I'm gonna check base 36. Okay, here we go. We have a table for this. Okay, I just want a table for base 36, right? Wait, does this give us a number? Weird. I'm gonna try this number here. I've added up these digits. We'll see how they go. 52100. Nope. Well, we'll try this here. So 35 is the first number. I have a calculator here to help me out. So after 35, we have E next at 14. Next is R, which is 27. And O is 24. It's something to do with those. That's what I can go from. It should be 0. Why didn't that work? I'm so confused why that didn't work. Have I been clearing it by mistake? 35, 14, 27, 24, right? I'm fucking retarded. Oh my god. Okay, so the puzzle is pretty good. I just screwed up and hit the wrong key over and over. I kept hitting C. Excellent. Now you have it unlocked. Good work, Jump A. Let's go. That's a really clever puzzle, but man, oh man, I screwed it up pretty heavily. We stepped out of the captain's quarters into the hallway. What does the flow look like? Oh, we're almost there. We might as well keep going and see what track we're on. Always stretch in front of us a bit and turn left there. turned around the corner towards the strange hallway. Ran and ran and ran at the end of the hallway door. He made it straight down. Near the hallway, he noticed a piece of paper in the middle of the floor. He skipped and halted. He dropped down his hands and leaned quickly toward the piece of paper on the floor. Does it say which door is the way out? Ace slightly slowed down his vigor and his advanced age and finally got to Junpei. Okay. He showed Ace and he snatched it from the right away. He looked at it long enough to determine what it was and nodded. And it began to run again past Junpei. Yep. He shoved the map into his pocket and got falling Ace, but something stopped him. That's a good question. He turned around and Clover was nowhere to be seen. Is Clover a zero? She's acting super weird, he muttered angrily beneath his breath and took back he came. He stopped around the corner and saw her. She was standing in front of the door of the captain's quarters. Her hands were on the doorknob. Junpei watched her suddenly close in gently. Do you have Zero's pocket watch thing? You have Zero's watch, don't you? She had unconsciously put her hands over her pockets of her jacket, trying to hide something. It's Zero's watch there. It's Zero's watch. Show it. I know it's Zero's watch. It's Zero's watch. It's the only thing that makes sense from what I know. But that Clover ran straight past us and confused. Yeah, this explains an idea I might have slightly spoiled on. She did, and she caught a glimpse of her back. He stuck up to the collar, and there's something looking like a big stick. A stick? She didn't respond. Instead, she quickly turned the corner and disappeared. Yeah. Junpei did the best to convince himself to it would make sense later and ran off to Clover. Is she gonna kill Ace? Pushed through the door and found himself in a large room with a set of stairs. We are not towards the divergent point. Yeah. And was just what he expected after seeing and reading the map. He sees, after reading the map himself, meant Ace is probably realizing the same thing. He put his hands on the hand railing and leaned over. Down. Cool, so we're at the start there again. 4, so it's just not just Ace, Sant, June, Lotus, and 7 as well. Okay. Junpei and Clover glanced at each other and hurried down the stairs. They reached B at the same time. Okay, what's happening here? June's face was excited. Something had happened, and Junpei could tell by this similar look to her. Given the situation, he noticed not included an excellent excited development. However, June couldn't contain herself. A door with 9 on it. A door with 9. We found the lost door too. We found lots of doors with 9. We found 2, so hey, it's a 7 turned and jogged down to the stairs. Why is Clover like that? Following the rest. Yeah, sort of. Relieved and excitement in her voice echoed from one side to the other. Junpei didn't quite really believe they've done it. At least not just this. Yeah, this is not going to be the best ending because we need to trigger another ending before it. Still, everyone had it was the doorknob and probably was. He could feel in his heart racing, Mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins as he could see his legs shaking. He was doing his best to maintain a healthy sense of skepticism. He couldn't deny the prospect of escaping was exciting. Junpei looked over at the clock. Oh, Santa's voice jolted, reverberated here. Okay. We're at the divergent point to the longer one? Weird. Okay. June took down the stairs and quickly, as they cut, Junpei followed, then quickly. It feels very weird that we're doing the longer one here. As they reached Sea Duck, and when Clover spoke, everyone else stopped and turned to look at Clover. I'm gonna imagine everybody's gonna say, "Who cares about door 2?" Then some. Okay. We want to get out. Yeah. Okay. What are you doing, Clover? Totally insane, but pretty insane. Others not accruing. An hour and a half or an hour? Okay. We went back to the elevator and nearby large hospital. Yeah, I'm taking Clover for sure. Okay, yeah. Well, I better go too. I don't like that. I want to go. I don't like this. I like to have control. I don't like this at all. They climbed down the elevator and Junpei listened to the crackle and rattle on the bottom way. Only Junpei, Ace, and Lotus were left. The elevator rumbled down. Ace spoke. What are you talking about? Where are you guys going? What is happening? Okay. A smile, friendly. Okay. Don't murder her, please. Ace turned and began to walk in Lotus Hall. They disappeared in the hallway left behind. I hate this. Everybody's separated from me, and I have no control. Time seemed to drag on, and Junpei waited for the others to return. Suddenly, the elevator opened. Is it going to be just Clover? Is it going to be empty and she's going to be bloody or something? Single person stood there. Only Clover was inside. He didn't see the rest. She turned, looked at Junpei and Celia, proposed, and stepped out of the elevator. Close behind her. You killed them, didn't you? She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room and then settled on Junpei. They went off on their own. Junpei explained what happened. Yeah, did he kill Lotus too? Her voice was small and timid. He repeated the question. You killed them, didn't you? Something was wrong with her smile. You're Zero? She pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it on the floor at Junpei's. They're all the watches. Looked down on the floor in front of him. 3 metal rings. Yep. Junpei claps. This is why she said Zero was with us, right? Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest, and his hands reached an uncontrollable shock as sweat poured down his face. The bracelets sat there on the floor behind him. He didn't see the numbers on their face. You could see the numbers on the same. And 6, right? Move the... That means they're all dead. Junpei's voice flattened and broke off. Clover responded coldly. We don't know if any of them killed them. You're fucking kidding me. So that's 3. It could only be that one. But why? Is that really how that works? I should have checked math. Okay, I need the file thing. I should have maybe predicted that. Oh, where's Clover note? So she's working out 2, 3, and 7. Okay. Is this what she was working out then? Junpei took his head and tried to wake himself from what had to be a dream. It couldn't be real, it just couldn't be. He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. I've seen this photo, so this is how I knew something like this would happen. Her smile was wrong and horribly wrong. Her face looked like it was made of a mask stretched over human skin. The smiling part of her lips didn't extend to her eyes. It was like a dead, empty one. The girl in front of him was no longer Clover he had known. Perhaps she wasn't even human. Her hand reached out towards him. I don't buy that 7 and Santa would have killed Snake. 7 doesn't seem like the person to do that, and there wasn't much of a motive to do it. She has Zero's watch thing. This is why I was sure she had it. She has Zero's watch. I knew it because I've seen this far, and she asked to get out. And the only way we could have done that is either with Ninth or Zero's watches. Clover reached out of her pocket and pulled out something. It's Zero's watch, another bracelet. Junpei could see it on the face. Zero. Yep. This is da da da. Yeah, she was a pretty smart cookie and stuff. And that's why you let me live. Jeez, she is a bee. She shoved it out of her hand again. Junpei covered up Clover. She had the face of a demon, but there was something else. There was a holy light surrounding her. She was a fierce god and a benevolent goddess filled with love. No, she's all evil right now. Soft voice, I could hear her eyes were empty now. There was so much deep that Junpei could feel her falling into them. He felt dizzy, and then something odd between her. His mind began to crack, and his heart began to race. Did Ace and Lotus make it off with the 9th bracelet then? Or is another 0? Because they make 9, so there's no other way. Her hand, a quick offer there. It looked so soft and so intrigued. She is a bee right now. We reached out to her with his hand trembling of her. Why would you do that? I am fucking confused. Jupiter breathed in agony. He shoved, twitched his body, spasm in shock. He screamed and shouted, torn into blood. He was screaming anymore. Cried, echo across the room. Eventually, his moves slowly fade, and there was no more strength left in Jibby. Why would she kill us? He cover. Like, now she can't get off the ship. And well, is she going to use the bracelets just to get off the ship? Maybe. He could feel his body begin again, and he could no longer feel pain. Yeah, she's just going to use the bracelets to get off. There has to be another combination with all those that will match. Well, she could just take ours. I no longer feel anything. Whatever Junpei had gone, the last remnants of his mind began to fade. Everything else in the vision faded into nothing. He said Clover. She smiled coldly. Just try to rip it off yourself and so it explodes. What was left of Junpei's conscience drifted away, and all that was left was a twisted, broken corpse. Bad ending, I'd say so. Let me ask you a question. Okay. We're gonna go over one more. So we got the ask questions. We have 3 more to get. Okay. So we have all the ones on this side. What are the ones? So we have door 3 here. So we need to get to door 2. Well, I'm going to call it a part there. You guys take care. Hope to see you next time. I'm going to do a little bit of scouting on my own, but hopefully you guys take care. Peace.